Good day and welcome everyone to Power Bytes. I am your host Lou Signorelli, and Power Bytes is your destination podcast for power generation conversation. As always, please know how much we appreciate you, our listeners. We hope you find our topics both helpful and interesting. There are several ways you can get in touch with the show. You can send us an email at powerbytes, that's power, B-Y-T-E-S, at cat.com. Visit us at Cat Electric Power on Facebook or LinkedIn. If you enjoy your time with us today, please remember to subscribe to our podcast wherever you're listening to your favorite podcasts. You know, in a fast-moving world dominated by technology, we've learned that many users have developed a rather advanced set of wants and needs for how you access your data and want to run your business, maintain your equipment, and in general, just know what's happening on your sites. Power Bytes has done a few episodes talking about Cat Connect. Today, we want to talk about a lesser-known capability built right into the Caterpillar genset controllers. Some of you may be familiar with the term Webserver. Fundamentally, a web server is a combination of hardware and software that, and I'm oversimplifying, basically turn the data on the machine into a website for viewing and understanding performance. The use of web servers has become a key enabler to getting a look at how our power equipment is performing. So, joining me today via the Cat Electric Power Hotline to talk us through how Cat uses the web server as part of their control and monitoring system is Amanda Wilke Diaz. Amanda is an electrical engineer from the University of Dayton and has 14 years with Caterpillar. She's a member of our power integration team providing support for the various genset control platforms. Welcome, Amanda.
Hi, Lou. Thanks for having me today.
I am so glad that you could join us today. So let's start at the beginning. How long has Cat been offering a web server as part of our controls platform?
We have been offering the web server on our advanced controllers since 2012.
Wow, that's quite some time. So where is it and how hard is it to set up and get connected to?
So it's really located, as the name implies. It's embedded into our controller. But don't worry, connecting is very easy. All you need is simply a PC and an Ethernet cable to get going. We'll have an RJ45 jack near the controller to make plugging in easy, and then the other end, of course, just to your PC. After just a few minor configuration steps from there, you need the IP address of the controller, and that can be easily located from the front face of the HMI, or human machine interface, in the TCP/IP SCADA data link menu on our screen. Once you have the IP address, you navigate to the Internet Protocol version 4 properties under your PC control panel, and there you set the IP address and subnet to be able to communicate to the controller. The IP address of the controller incremented by 1 will go in the IP address field, and the subnet should be entered the same as written on the face of the controller. From here, you simply go to Internet Explorer, type in the IP address as you see it on the controller, and you're in the embedded web server.
Well, certainly couldn't be any simpler than that. So tell us about some of the benefits of connecting to the web server.
You'll have access through the web viewing real-time parameters from your genset from the comfort of a remote location. Say you want to sit in your service truck, you want to be in an office, really as far as your cable can reach, you can sit. And this is particularly useful, as you do long duration burn-in testing or during commissioning of a genset. You'll be able to see if your genset is showing any events, warnings, or shutdowns, and know whether or not the genset's running. You get basic engine overview with items like your coolant temperature, oil pressure, and engine speed. Additionally, you can view AC information such as total real power, power factor, and average AC current frequency, all in real time as if you were standing in front of the HMI, eliminating the need to have the site network connections already up and running or using a system such as SCADA or BMS to access the data via Modbus.
So is it more than just a viewing portal?
Absolutely. The genset as its own component can be verified to be working correctly using the web server, meaning you can compare rated values of your equipment versus the live data you're reading off of the genset. A technician will be able to validate Ethernet connections between the PC and the controller on the genset, which can be useful when troubleshooting the Ethernet connection, basically kind of ensuring that the technician side of things is working before he hands it off to the network people.
That is very, very interesting. So I can see my gen set and determine if it's running or if there's alarms, warnings, etc. But can I actually start the gen set from my web server?
No, you cannot. It's simply just a viewing platform. We do offer alternative access points, such as the remote monitoring software or Cat Connect, where you can get that functionality.
Sounds like a great way to assure that all the things are working and talking together prior to turning over the system to the IT folks to bring the system inside their firewall at final handover. Do you agree?
Definitely. Technicians can feel confident handing over the genset to IT after assuring the CAT side is working properly and that they've verified Ethernet communications are working from the genset web server to their PC.
Okay, Amanda, you know I have to ask this. So what is this capability going to cost me?
It's absolutely free, and it'll be available on our controls platforms going forward.
Amanda, it sounds like Caterpillar team has really found a very effective and simple way to quickly and easily connect users to their genset performance information. And now you're telling me that it comes included as part of the genset control platform?
Absolutely, yes. Our advanced controllers will have the embedded web server capability going forward as well.
Well, there you have it, folks. I'd like to thank Amanda for sharing her expertise with us today, and thank you, our listeners. Be sure to contact your local CAT dealer for more information and perhaps a demo of the embedded web server today. If you'd like to suggest other topics for the program or have some feedback to share, please write us at powerbytes, powerbytes at cat.com, or come visit us at Cat Electric Power on Facebook or LinkedIn. Please remember to subscribe to our podcast wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts. Till next time, thanks for listening to Power Bytes and have a great rest of your day.